speaking of Dennis's drumming, how fierce it was. And being from the Motor City, we're just talking about how his legacy has spread over to England and Ireland and Europe. All these bands like the MC5, the Stooges. That has just become, that has set the precedent for all those punk bands in the 70s and everything that happened in New York at CBGB's at the 80s. Talking Heads, Blondie, you know, Richard Hell and the Voidoids,
Motorhead,
you know,
you name it. Ramones.
The Ramones, of course.
The Ramones,
you know, there's so many New York bands, but those bands all started because of these guys. And I have to say those guys, you know, they come from the line Mitch Ryan, Detroit Wheels, and then it went down to MC5, the Stooges, and then Bob Seger, and Scott Morgan, the Rationals. There's that little Ann Arbor contingent in there too, Alan Park.
There's this thing going on. Some guitar players out there are saying that drummers are sidemen, that we're like hired hands. You believe that?
Yeah.
How many songs have you written?
I've written hundreds of songs.
Hundreds?
I believe drummers are like the leaders of the band because they're like the locomotive. They're the ones that whip everybody.
455 SD.
Keep going. You got when's rehearsal? When are we leaving? When are we getting up?
That's right.
You know? And most of the drummers all drive on the road too. All the other guys are passed out in the van.
Right. And they don't work very hard on stage. They really don't break a sweat unless they're have a sweating problem. But drummers, how we lose 5 pounds? We lose 5 pounds.
We want to have 10 suitcases on the road just because we have to change our shirts every 10 minutes.
Right.
Those guys, Mitch carries one little handbag with one little t-shirt and a toothbrush. Actually, just sits in a sweatshirt, sits in it while it's all full of sweat and wait till it dries.
Right.
And just gets on a plane.
That's not our style. Is propulsion. We're all about dynamics. We're the engines.
All about Detroit rock and roll. And don't ever forget that.
Don't ever forget that.
Bang.